It's Week 16 of the NFL, and we've got the Dolphins leader at quarterback. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Dolphins and the Flyers, and it comes your way next.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Salt Lake City Flyers and the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Flyers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So here are the Dolphins now getting set for their initial possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They go play action here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll try again. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air one out. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Bradley Chubb coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Bradley Chubb in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Well, following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. They complete it to Hill. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Back to throw here. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. Boswell's kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. He'll drop to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff looking right. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Flyers are able to move back in front. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 14-10. So that one a 13-play drive in total, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes to come your way too, because I've got to kick coverage in his direction.
Back to throw now on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll set up to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll look to throw again. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, a 14-yard touchdown as they have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now 17-14. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And now here's a carry heading left. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
They threw it. They just threw the flag.
So, roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Now back to throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie things at goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. Looking to throw. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll look to throw now on first down. Another catch there for Waddle. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Boswell's kick is good, and the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are. A ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll look to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And no luck at all to start this drive, as they're going to drop him behind the line for a second straight play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle, it's complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that's going to tie things at 20. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Dolphins offense returning to the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And now he's got him at a great spot at the 8-yard line here, first and goal. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Now they'll run on the draw. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, third and goal. Up the middle they go. It's Warren, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Warren. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Dolphins take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. This offense hoping to do better than last drive. Remember, they had the fumble that set up the short field, and then they gave up the touchdown CD.
And so many people talk about how you have to have a short memory after you make a mistake in the NFL. I don't totally subscribe to that, partner. I think that you have to remember what you did and figure out how to not do it again. Get out there and execute the next time out. Avoid those errors and get some momentum built back up for your offense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Wide open receiver complete. And what a big-time play there. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back now in Miami. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. As we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Flyers are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Well, they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And they'll work from the 29 on second and 6. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick-6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Bradley Chubb, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. So they bring out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. They go play action here on 1st down. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. Second and 4. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. And on now is the punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 7, and time a huge factor. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Back to throw.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and it's going to be